I'm John.
Erica.
Amanda.
Carla Peters.
Nicole Ayala.
Nick Kirkmercher.
My name is Monica, and I identify as a white female.
It's Mexican American or Latina.
White male.
An Asian woman.
I identify as African American, but I also identify as a white-skinned, biracial African American woman.
And I am a Latina woman.
And I'm connected to MLC because I'm a parent of a first grader.
Daughter in kindergarten.
I have a 7th grader.
2 first graders.
7th grader and a 5th grader.
I have a first grade student here at MLC who kind of inspired me to come to the Race Equity Night Talks to try to get some more tools to equip myself to be able to talk about race in a way that I didn't have as a kid. Where I grew up around here, we didn't talk about it at all, and I don't want him to have that same experience.
I joined the Parent Race Talks racial equity group first because I wanted to get some strategies for how to talk with my children about race.
Like I said, I identify as Mexican American. I'm married to a white man, and my son is bicultural, and I wanted to really make sure that he was in a learning environment that was inclusive, embraced, and talked about race so that he could develop the social wherewithal, to deal with that, and then to be proud of who he is.
Checking for those blind spots. There always will be there. I'll always make mistakes, and it isn't gonna be the end of everything. It's just the beginning when you make a mistake. It's realizing that's where that blind spot is, what's behind it, why did I say or do what I did, and keep moving forward.
It just solidifies that this is a process that even though I've been steeped in this equity work for many, many years, I'm still constantly learning and applying what I'm learning and changing as it goes. I'm super excited that there was this group of parents, and I'm super hopeful that there are more parents that will get involved.
One of the main tools that I've gained while being here is that when you're talking about race, sometimes you're going to step in uncomfortable situations and say things that your filter is going to fail you, and you're just going to say something that perhaps you wish you wouldn't have, but that's okay, because that's a part of the experience of being who you are and being raised the way you were. And this group gives you the ability to do that in a safe space so that you can understand what you might have said that could have offended somebody else in a way that hadn't occurred to you before. You don't need to feel judged, and you can learn from that.
Learning how to interrupt those racist comments, I think that was kind of an eye-opener. I'm saying how I need more practice, and I like that this is a safe space so I can practice that.
I think learning that being uncomfortable is expected, and I worry about doing something wrong when talking about race, but as soon as I feel that discomfort, it means my consciousness is heightened, and so I can stay engaged in the process. And I think I've learned more than I could possibly share. It's huge.
I think everyone should go. I think the intention, though, is to build community and learn how to talk to our kids about racial equity. So if your intentions or curiosity are there, then absolutely. But it's also most important for people who identify as white or non-person of color to be there, because I think that there's a lack of exploration for our general identities when they are considered mainstream.
I feel energized after I come to these meetings, and it just causes me to get out of my bubble for an hour and a half every other week, something like that, and just think about things a little bit differently for a minute.
If we have the tools and a community with whom we can talk about race and and deepen our understanding, then we can build a safer community.
We're trying to make it really easy to attend, but childcare and some food and otherwise really good conversation that's really important to have with people that by and large you're probably going to like. The group is composed of people of many races, hopefully a good cross-section of MLC families. And the goal is that we're coming together to talk about race. Hopefully people such as myself, white people, will kind of rise up and take some leadership roles in solving some of the problems that we're historically benefiting from, rather than allowing those problems to persist.